Prosecutors also link his organization to an additional Niagara region murder, suggesting a pattern of targeted retaliatory violence. Each act, according to investigators, was not random, but a calculated move to preserve control over a billion-dollar trafficking network. On October 17, 2024, the world learned the devastating scope of the Niagara murder. A law enforcement press conference, delivered not in Ontario but in Los Angeles, officially identified the victim as Randy Fader. The key revelation, published locally by Niagara this week in this article, was the alleged involvement of international fugitive Ryan Wedding. That single announcement linked the killing to a massive transnational drug ring, confirming the murder was ordered at the highest level of organized crime. In a stunning media announcement just days before the article was published, on October 17, 2024, the FBI officially linked the April 1st homicide of the 29-year-old victim to the international cocaine smuggling operation. In a stunning media announcement just days before the article was published, on October 17, 2024, the FBI officially linked the April 1st homicide of the 29-year-old victim to the international cocaine smuggling operation. U.S. authorities believed they were finally closing in on Wedding's empire. Investigators had secured a key cooperating witness, Jonathan Acevedo Garcia, a Canadian-Colombian dual citizen who had spent months providing information to the FBI. He wasn't just any witness. He was the one person, according to court documents, who could tie Wedding and his inner circle directly to the international cocaine pipeline. From Mexico to California to Canada, he had attended covert meetings with Wedding, Andrew Clark, and other co-conspirators in Mexico, Canada, and Dubai. His testimony was supposed to dismantle the empire, and Wedding knew it. According to U.S. prosecutors, Wedding believed that if Acevedo Garcia was eliminated, the federal case against him would collapse. Multiple agencies say he placed a bounty of up to $5 million on the witness, a staggering sum that shows how desperately he wanted the case to disappear. This is the moment when Wedding's empire reached back into Canada. Not for drugs, not for money, but for something far more serious: a murder conspiracy. According to U.S. court documents, as soon as Wedding realized the FBI witness could bring down his entire operation, he turned to the people he trusted most: his Canadian network, individuals who weren't just associates but key players who prosecutors say helped stabilize his billion-dollar pipeline. One of the most shocking allegations in the indictment involves Deepak Paradkar, a well-known Toronto-area defense lawyer. U.S. prosecutors claim he didn't simply advise Wedding on legal strategy. He allegedly advised him on murder. The Toronto Star article exposed the single most chilling breakdown of the legal system in the entire case: the alleged corruption of Wedding's inner circle. Federal authorities accused Canadian attorney Deepak Paradkar, the so-called cocaine lawyer, of going far beyond the bounds of legal representation. Paradkar didn't just advise his client. The allegations state he violated his professional ethics by providing a range of illegal services. Paradkar told Wedding and Andrew Clark that killing the witness could derail the U.S. extradition case. Prosecutors say he provided insider guidance, privileged legal documents, and strategic advice designed to benefit the enterprise. He allegedly allowed members of the organization to secretly listen in on conversations protected by attorney-client privilege, conversations involving some people Ryan Wedding was considering eliminating. In the words of the U.S. Treasury Department, he violated the trust of his clients and the ethics of his profession. This wasn't just another lawyer for the enterprise. This was someone prosecutors say used the courtroom as part of the criminal toolkit. Then there was Gursewak Singh Bal, the co-founder of a Canada-based website called The Dirty News. Prosecutors allege that Wedding paid Bal to weaponize the website, transforming it from a gossip platform into a targeting tool. According to the indictment, Bal allegedly posted photographs of the federal witness online so the killers could locate him. Not only that, the DOJ claims Bal accepted payment to not publish information about Wedding, essentially shielding him from public exposure while helping expose the witness. The FBI later seized the website entirely, describing it as a digital tool used to facilitate murder. Bal is now in custody, facing extradition to the United States. In the end, the murder of Jonathan Acevedo Garcia didn't silence the case against Ryan Wedding. It ignited the largest transnational manhunt involving a Canadian in modern history. And as investigators closed in on his inner circle, one truth became impossible to ignore. The empire Wedding built was far bigger, far darker, and far more deeply rooted in Canada than anyone ever imagined. Thanks for watching or listening to this episode from Sad Girl Productions. More stories are available on the channel.